Hello, ladies and
Hello, YouTube!
hello,
Welcome.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Race 5 of the VRA Hyper Proto
Okay.
Endurance Championship. We are here at round 5 at Watkins
On.
Glen. We're running the full circuit, and tonight we are joined by by Turtle, who is not going to drive, but he's gonna make some clips. He's gonna find some clips, might cook a bit, but he's not gonna drive. Then we're joined by Charlie, Skit, which those two you already know, but now a fourth driver for this elegant championship. Say hello to the former team champion, the champion of the Team Formula Astro, and one of the earliest members of the team. Welcome to the VRA Championship, Ryan. So,
Easy, no more to going off. God's sake. I caught too much curb.
Oh fuck, that's right, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do my qualifying right off the rip, fuck it.
Yeah, I caught too much curb.
what the fuck?
How lovely.
So, that was weird. There's this dude, Melvin, who is in the server. He was apparently a part of the team, but he never drove. Yeah, he never drove a single time. He had never been a part of it.
That's
Like,
because he doesn't have a device to play on.
he got a PC recently. Or he does
Yeah,
have
but
one. And he just
He
wrote,
doesn't have
okay,
the game itself.
yeah, he said, and he just pulled out, I'm leaving now, bye. Okay, Melvin, if you're seeing this, bye, have a good one. Come back whenever you want, if you want.
Hope you enjoyed your stay.
When did he
Yes,
say
hope you enjoyed your stay.
Just now, and he just left. Like just now.
He left a couple of minutes ago.
Alright. Minimize this. Maximize OBS.
So this is also, if anyone here is watching and watched the last race, I am going to tell you a bit about, because some things happened behind the scenes that might affect the championship, and I'm going to explain to that what happened now. So actually I can mute myself so it can so it's a bit clearer for, yeah, I'm gonna left myself here. So for everyone watching, some things happened behind the scenes between this race and the last race. First of all, of course, Ryan joined the championship, which is good news. He's a great driver. Then we had a bit of news on the quote controversy that happened in Indianapolis. As if you watched, you may know that Charlie DNF'd on the last round and last lap. I meant, after getting on the gravel, I'm pretty sure. And then the controversy started, and then the a little, not a fight, but the complication started with the with the points given out, because he did DNF, but he still came third place because he was on the podium. So, as recently as I think it was yesterday, I looked into it a bit more and found out, or I had the idea of giving him back the points, because originally he didn't get any points. But I got the idea of giving him back the points, because otherwise it would be quite unfair, because that race was supposed to be a race that set all the points fair. But of course, he didn't really get points, then that wouldn't be fair. So I thought of the idea, and then I looked into the rules, and it didn't say anything about DNFing. And because he ended up on the podium, and we are so few that DNFing, it would just make it unbalanced. He got back his points, and it's reclaimed second place in the championship in front of Skits. Now, with you updated, enjoy this race, and if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, like the video, yada yada yada. And if you're here on Twitch live at Team Asher Racing Official, please you can say hello in chat, you can follow, it really supports the team, and yeah, just have a good night with us. Like, that sounds weird. Just enjoy the stream. And there we go. Oh, you were watching it. Fuck off.
Yeah, because Charlie mentioned something. I was like, no, it's definitely because of the fact you DNF. That's definitely what I was talking about.
Yeah. So the thing with that is that race was supposed to be the point, the one that equaled the points. So that he didn't get any points seemed rather unfair and would like throw off the entire championship. And because he did end up on the podium, he would technically get the points. So
Participation trophy.
fucking hell, this entire championship is participation trophy basically. But a good one, a good participation trophy, because it's fun.
There's no such thing as a good participation trophy, bro.
A good participation trophy is a bad one is when you really tried, you came like fourth and didn't get anything, but you get like here because you tried hard. Just no. But a good one is when you just fell flat on your face and you feel bad and you just get okay, you tried hard and then you get something. That's good. But when you tried really hard and you get the same as everyone else,
Participation trophy is a disappointing thing.
it's a shotgun to the neck.
Oh
What
wow,
is a shotgun
I get
to the neck?
awarded for struggling and failing miserably.
Yes. Nice. Actually, I'm gonna say
It
this.
could just be the, old cunt in me that's like, oh, if you don't place the top 3, you don't deserve an award.
Yep.
I don't
But
know.
also, I'm gonna say this. I have an idea for the next championship. It might be really fun. It might not. Because F1 25 is now available on Game Pass.
Okay.
So, and I think most of us has Game Pass, at least on Xbox. Most of us that has an Xbox has Game Pass because so you know you can play online. So I was thinking
Okay.
a championship in F1 25, because that would be a lot easier to set up with like the rules and shit because it's already implemented, and you can't really make your own car because the car is already in the game. So that would be testing
Okay.
the skill a lot. And it's easier for like spectating and shit.
Okay. And the question is, how are we gonna fund
Find what?
the storage for that game?
Sure. That's the neat part. But I'm pretty sure it's not as big as F1 24. I think it's more optimized. I'm pretty sure it's just I think it's less actually. I think it's like
Alright, I'm back.
I don't know.
Even then,
Yo.
I have the best storage possible for a device itself in terms of the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
And even I'm struggling for storage with the games I've got.
But Turtle, do you know how much space F1 25 takes?
Like 80 gigabytes for me. That's not too much.
I think it takes like 70 from me or something like that.
Did you just say 80 and said not that much?
Well, this computer has 2 terabytes of storage, and my other one has 4.
Same. This
My Xbox has 2 terabyte, and that's like 80% of what I have left.
yeah, this little puppy is
I can upgrade my stuff though.
it's good.
You know.
This little puppy also has 2 terabytes.
Mm.
Okay, so this is
Ooh,
if
look at
I swear. Yeah, I said puppy. I mean my PC. Don't. Holy shit, Chloe. What the fuck?
What, did you just read the shotgun comment?
No. I said this little puppy, and I tapped on my PC. Has 2 terabytes, and she just went puppy or far. Started barking in the fucking chat.
March 9th? Oh, okay, I can get this later.
But so
Oh, look
why?
at my absolutely beautiful lap times. A 139.2.
Yep. Remember
a
qualify.
146.8,
Okay, y'all have set qualifying. Oh my God, Ryan is
139.4.
flying.
a 155.
Funny thing is that's
wait.
Ryan's slow. It's Ryan's slower time.
What?
I'm on a fucking 1 second. I'm on 1 second fast. I'm 1 second.
Ain't no shot.
You ran a 130. The.
Oh my God.
Can you cross the line though? Because you've only got 12 seconds left.
No, I think not. It's the last lap. He can still run it. I'm pretty sure he can still.
No, as soon as practice runs out, it's over.
Really?
Fuck!
Yeah.
But you still get P1. You still get P1.
No, wait, I was 1.3 second faster.
Skits, where the fuck
why
are
is there Skits in
you?
here?
What do you mean, where
Skits,
the
so
fuck
you
am
not
I?
finish?
You're
Did you
not.
not finish your
Why am I
qualifying?
not showing up on this? I
But-
did.
Have
I
you?
got
Did
sent
you?
back to the fucking pits because of it.
Did you?
What is going on with this game?
Did? Do we have to restart this shit?
Probably.
Okay, but did you press
Who
ready?
knows?
Did you press
Yeah.
ready to race? Okay, let's just try. Let's just do this.
I
Let's
was
press.
fucking-
Let's
I
press
was
confirm
ready.
here. Okay, so
I'm being ready, homie.
Well, I'm gonna
Ah,
go
I'm
into
here.
my own Discord
Yes.
server, so see you later.
okay,
Yes.
see ya. But so you're not
See ya,
on the
HK.
starting grid now.
I am.
You are for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move. Turtle, do you
Starting
want to be
P3.
in the commentary box?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move us over. Good luck, drivers. Especially you, Ryan. Good luck. I think you'll need it. And here we are, round 5 of the VRA Hyper Proto Championship. Here in the commentary box, we have Turtle and we have yours truly, Gold. I don't know if Turtle will be commentating, but I know he'll be putting up some banger
Awesome.
clips. Hopefully.
No, Skits wasn't ready up.
He said he was on the grid for him, but let's see if he wasn't. We're just gonna have to end it and restart it.
If it would load for me.
Yeah, it's also still loading from in. This is weird. There we go. And there are 3 drivers on the grid. As the 3 drivers here are lined up and ready to go at Watkins Glen International Speedway. 3, 2,
Watkins.
1, and there we go. They are off. Charlie immediately moves up into P1 as Ryan struggles to keep his first place. He goes off the track slightly as he tries to take P2 from Skids, as there's contact between the two, as it looked like it, and Ryan gets back into second place and is now chasing. And what the whoa! Does a clean move to slot in front of Charlie, claiming P1. Wow! What that was? Wow! That was a move. What the hell? I didn't even. Holy shit! I'm still stunned about that. That was insane. Turtle, any comments on that magnificent move from Ryan?
That was me. I don't think I caught it. I'll get the replays. Don't worry.
Okay, but that was so cool. That was sick. And it looks like Skates is being left in the dust. It's far behind, has some scratches. The metal underneath is showing, which shows that there was probably some contact between Ryan and Skids, but the question is though which driver got like the warning for it. Skids is falling behind with his time, and soon 10 seconds behind in the car that was so dominant just a couple of races ago.
It's not true. Wait, this one.
And here we go.
Just trying to see.
Charlie now in his juiced up Lambo, trying to chase down Ryan, but I think Ryan has the faster car. And what a car it is. Let me actually see here the points of interests.
I'm currently on the third one.
That's the wrong one. Does it come down here? They should be coming up here any second now. You can hear, if you have headphones on, you can hear the beautiful engines screaming, and there is Ryan flying past, and now, only now, comes Charlie, and before, and even after Charlie is off the turn completely, and even off the screen, Skids is not even in sight. Skids 12 seconds behind, seems to have stopped. Skids has stopped entirely and is doing fucking donuts. What happened there? Okay, should I call in a safety car? And they have
just
all
go check on them. Just go check
fuck.
on them.
They have all left the VC. Guess there won't be any safety cars then, and Skids is just doing donuts. If he DNFs now, I'm unsure if we can grant him points. And is that Skids is just standstill, doing donuts as Ryan laps him. I don't think he realizes that.
And we have a crash.
What?
Charlie has crashed.
Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna have to... Fuck, they all left. That's... Fuck. I would really like if they stayed in. They're in... Where are they?
No.
Hold on. The problem with this is that Ryan doesn't have any clue about the safety car thingy. I'm gonna actually text him on Xbox now and write this. There we go, just copying that message so I can send it to everyone. There we go. I'm gonna send it to Ryan as well. No, there we go. Sending it to Ryan. I'm gonna send it to Charlie now. I was gonna send to Skits, just in case.
That's all footy for now. I have to get okay. Let me think. I think
And
checking the message.
Ryan,
Next time, join the VC. It's easier. Then
yeah,
I don't have to...
I'm sorry, but I also had to text Ryan, so I just texted the same thing to everyone.
Ah.
Yeah, I guess he's not in this anymore.
Yeah. Okay, is it because of what golds? Is it because of skirts?
No, not only, but because it seems like you also crashed. So, but Ryan has slowed down. Ryan has slowed down. Don't worry.
There's a certain point I spun, but yes.
Okay, yeah, but don't worry. He's slowed down.
Is it okay if I stay here? Cause it's
yeah, sure, do that.
Just slowly.
Yeah, I'm gonna also text
Skits is on the move again.
I'm gonna text Skits, and you are allowed to unlap yourself. You're allowed to unlap yourself. Yep.
If you tell Ryan that he's allowed to unlap himself, because me and Ryan are apparently racing.
Unlap bed.
You need to tell Ryan to slow down because we're not racing.
Don't begin until Skits unlap himself. Safety car still active.
Oh, does Skits unlap himself?
No, he has not yet. Ryan is still.
Yep, he saw the message now.
Yep, it seems like it.
Because I was confused, like, why is he still going?
Yeah, and Skits is in the pits. It seems like if Skits is in the pits, I think it burnt out his tires.
What an idiot.
Driver data. Damage. No, it doesn't seem like it's. Is he retiring? Nope, he's in the pit. He just went into the pits.
Yo, do you know what's... no, actually no, because I'd give it away. But I'm thinking Ryan's on softs.
I don't know. I can't see. We can't see.
I believe he's on softs because...
I don't know why.
Before the race started, I'm pretty sure, because I'm running mediums, thinking I can outlast.
Should I go into the VC Skittersin and just ask what the fuck happened?
Yeah, go see what he's on about.
Yeah. Okay, so, sorry for entering, but what happened? Skits?
A penalty for nothing, and also those cars are ridiculously, like, ridiculously fast. So
I think it's just your car because it seems like it's a bit slower now than before. Because I've checked the top speeds
Yeah, it's
and
slower
shit.
because it's stock. It's not ridiculous. It's not against fucking realistic rules.
And okay, sure, but again, I'm saying this is not following the realistic rules. You are allowed to tune that car. But I'm allowing you to catch up. Yeah, I'm allowing you to unlap yourself.
I'm here.
Yes.
To prove that unrealism is boring.
Okay, I guess that's
If you
fair.
don't have restrictions, your racing gets extremely boring, and I'm proving it perfectly.
Okay, I guess, but to be fair, you have put up decent fights against more overpowered cars earlier.
Not really.
Okay, but I'm just saying this. Unlap yourself, and you can keep.
The only time I had a good fight was when I was up against someone who doesn't know how to control their car necessarily.
Okay.
They were still learning it. That was the only time I've ever had a good fight.
Okay.
In this championship.
Okay.
Someone who was still learning their car as they're racing.
Okay, but I'm going to do this.
My car is almost max level up here. It's almost level 50.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Look at this shit.
Okay, I'm going to see what I can do when it comes to regulations. But mind you also that you are allowed to use better equipment. You are allowed to use better like cars. But you're choosing not to. And I just watched streamed. What the fuck was that?
I don't believe in the whole modify a car that was designed under restrictions to keep them in balance.
Okay. But also that the cars they have can't really be modified, so it's just restrictor plates and shit.
Except they can. I don't know if you realize, but those cars can be so modified.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to modify.
They might not have many options, but options doesn't change the fact that they can have almost double their stock power.
Okay, but are you going to
just by changing a you double your power?
Okay, but but also
changing the suspension, you triple your performance in handle.
Okay, but I'm gonna okay.
Your tires?
Are you okay? Let me ask. Are you going to try to unlap yourself?
Probably not.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna.
So we can
run
just
this one out sideways, enjoy myself, pop the set maybe.
Okay, so we're just going to okay. But I'll also say this: if you want points, I would recommend try to set up fastest lap, because you get an extra point for that.
Oh look, my fastest lap set. A 145 is all I'm getting in this thing.
Okay.
With no one to fucking trail or whatever to get any form of drafting. Unless I swap back to softs, I'm not getting any faster than 145.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Okay, I just wanted to know. Great. I'm going back to the commentary box now. So, turns out it is probably going to be intentional. He is not going to try to unlap himself because he thinks your guys' cars are way too overpowered. Even though he chose a, I
would argue Ryan's is because I can't catch up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write this. When he start, I'm gonna write this to him. It is not even trying no more. Start wherever you want. There we go. Okay, I've sent the message to Ryan. So he's going to start accelerating whenever whenever he wants to. And it seems like did he go immediately? Wait, Charlie. Reminder, just because he...
Keep having contact.
Okay. I'm gonna do this actually. I think I'm gonna mute myself or something because... Okay, it feels weird having one of the drivers in the commentary box because I can't really commentate on your driving without you like responding. Sure. I might just...
That's fine.
Yeah, I might just mute myself. Yeah, okay. Fucking hell. Ryan
I just nearly had a heart attack.
Yeah. Ryan speeding up. Fuck it. It feels like Skits is a danger to the track. Like, genuinely.
I said he was too drunk to drive earlier.
Okay, hold on. Should we red flag the session?
We might have to if he keeps doing it.
Turtle?
Although for some reason
I
he's
agree.
catching up.
Who?
He's taking the time gap down.
He's doing donuts.
Yeah, but the time gap is getting less and less.
Okay, that's weird. Might just be a glitch or something. But Turtle,
Yeah.
do you think it would be smart if we red
No,
flagged this session?
Yeah.
Because
you might have to, because I just had a big one.
yeah, oh shit, that's true. But I think mostly because of skits. Should we do that?
No, I hate the grass.
Do we do that? Do we red flag the session?
Don't
ask me, I'm a driver.
What's it?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Because I need to get more clips of.
I totally
think-
didn't just have
I
two crashes
think-
like back to back.
I think it's best if we do
I hate
that.
the grass.
Okay.
I hate the grass.
Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna message. Okay, so we're gonna red flag the session. You can leave if you want.
I want to change cars. That's the thing, because it's underperforming, I think.
No.
Oh god. Hey, Gold.
Yep.
Would you allow me to change cars?
Uh.
I think it's underperforming.
Yeah, I think I would, because it's basically switching sessions. I would say so. Yeah.
Right. I just.
Skits,
there.
isn't that? Hold on, Skits, isn't your car an old LMP2 car? Yeah, that might
Hang on a
explain why.
sec, did I see that right?
That might be why you're not as fast. Because it's
Why?
it's a car that's meant to be slower. You realize that,
What?
right? So I went into Skits' VC, and he was I wouldn't say complaining, but he was like mentioning how you guys were extremely much faster and how he wanted to drive a
I
unmodified car.
have more downforce than I had last session.
Yeah, I know that, but that got me thinking because your car
What
was
if I
good
change that?
because your car is an old LMP2 car and it's made to be, yes, it's balanced, but it's also made to be a bit slower. I'm gonna tell right here.
I'm totally
I
not
know my
changing some
car is
stuff
slower
with
because it's
tunes.
stock. There's absolutely no modifications. Yeah, but also LMP2 is not made to be as fast as as normal Hyper Proto. It's made to be a separate
No, I'm
driving
praying.
racing championship. I'm driven with skill. Yeah, but when it comes to like speed, there's a difference.
I need to charge my phone.
Okay, so try to, if you want something the Brits haven't had since 1973. Speed.
What?
You mean speed?
Speed.
Or speed or a good car?
I mean, I could argue with both.
It's fair enough, I guess.
A good car. Well. Huh.
So, we can try to if you want.
Everyone just left. Like Ryan left.
Did he leave?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he did. Let me invite him again.
I'm gonna go out for a practice just for.
Yeah,
a few
sure,
seconds.
do that.
Because I want to see if I.
What in
wanna see if this
what in the
better.
Black Ops 3 meets Cyberpunk is that shit? Zero clue. No fucking shit. Now fucking Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, there's a Sherlock Holmes movie. I don't know. But do you want to try to contact Moose again? See if he wants to join.
He hasn't responded. You did the accounts, so I think he's probably out doing something.
Yeah. Okay. So here he is. I'm just gonna check with Ryan here. Okay, so if he doesn't join the VC, we're gonna have to iOS has a phone. Okay, yeah. But if he doesn't, so if Ryan doesn't join the VC, we're gonna have to communicate with like via Xbox messages,
Okay.
which will be extremely difficult and rather irritating. Like if iOS,
Unless
yep,
he just goes in a separate VC.
Yeah.
Because if you tell him to go in a separate VC with no one in it, then you could just join that and tell him that, and then.
Yeah. Oh, he is in a Xbox party with someone.
Ah.
Yeah, so, Skits, I see your message. See you later. Have a good night's sleep. But I'm not gonna allow that to go into the chat because it might offend some people. But yeah, have a good night.
He needs it. He is drunk.
Somewhat, I would assume. Anyway, where's? Yeah, he's in a call. He's in a group with someone. Yeah. Anyway, let's just run it. Ready to spectate. We don't have to. We don't have to run the full race. Okay, are you already editing?
A 134.
How
Hang on
are
a
you
sec.
already?
Are we good, Ryan?
How are we already editing?
Huh?
Are you for real?
What's wrong?
Oi, Turtle,
How
send
are
some
you
clips to
already
me, yeah?
editing? That's insane. And you're good at
I
it
already
as
had the
well.
song I did. No, I
Wait,
had the
what's
song
that?
in
Wait,
mind.
what's that editing software?
DaVinci Resolve.
Oh I hope that's better than CapCut because I need that.
Oh no, 10 times better. There's a lot more stuff.
Okay, and you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's free.
And there's no like, oh, you can only do this if you pay or something like that.
No, the free version's fun. There's a ton of stuff.
Okay. Can you?
Plus, the paid's like $500. It's
Okay.
studio.
Can you maybe send me that
Just,
the program later?
it's free
Yeah,
software.
yeah.
I'll send you the
Thanks, man. Thanks for hooking me up.
Very bad.
It's like he's hooking you up with something you shouldn't.
Yeah,
Right.
something under the
Yeah.
table or something like that.
Okay, so now I've done that, I'm going to apply more downforce to see what happens. No, wrong bit.
This is gonna be. What is Moose?
229.6. Let's see. If I go to
Okay,
car,
so-
fuel and tire, predicted lap time is like a 130 dead basically.
We're gonna have
What
to
if I
wait
have more
even
downforce?
longer. That's fun. Fun.
You know, if you just like, if we just we don't have to do the qualifying, right? Because
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, let's just start the
you
race.
could just change the
let's
lineup
just,
then. Hang on one sec, I'm just trying to do some stuff real quick.
Are you guys ready?
I'm
Yeah.
happy with that.
You
This is when you
guys.
start the race.
Yep. I'm gonna start the race soon. If everyone's ready.
Let me get like a new lap time in with the new setup. Then yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can I skip this lap? Yes, I can.
I'm sorry for everyone at home watching this and just going, this is fucking boring. I know, but this is your time. You can go. This is basically you can go and take a break. Nothing will happen for like a couple of minutes now.
Unless you're too late.
And what?
Unless they're too late to watch. Unless they're too late to watch the restart.
Yeah. Restart. Yeah. Should we? No, shortening it down would make it really irritating.
Just keep it at 26. Just restart the entire race.
Yeah. Let's just do that. So, short recap of what basically happened, or what's gonna happen. Simple race restart. Yeah, nothing nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah.
So how bad does a crash have to be for a safety car?
If you come to a complete stop, and let's say if you, yeah, it's nothing really. If the crash,
Please stop and 15-second time
yeah,
gap,
something
it
like
ends up
that,
with?
something like
Something like that, yeah, I'd say, yeah.
Yep, something like that. We just decide on the spot if it is or not, like F1. We have zero. It gives zero fucks about the rules, but we just go for what's gonna be interesting. That's a lie. We follow our own rules. Ah, fun.
So I am slower, but that's because that was a lap that I wasn't happy with.
So yay, fun. It's gonna be F1 in approximately 8 hours, and I have to go and go to bed in kind of somewhat soon. After the stream, I'm gonna have to go to bed like immediately after the stream. So I'm just gonna upload the VOD and I'm gonna like go to bed immediately, so I can get a good night's sleep before the for the race starts. You're just gonna put an all-nighter?
Yeah, it's not gonna be late for me at all.
Maybe.
Fucking hell, you're something else.
Hey, it's not the first time I've done it.
Fair enough.
I did it on New Year's.
No fucking shit, Sherlock.
And then I did it once when I was at my mate's, and I've done it a few times at my nan's multiple times.
Who doesn't stay up until like midnight at New Year's?
So thing is, I was at my mate's in like primary. I was having a sleepover. There was 3 of us. I was the only one to do an all-nighter.
Huh. Alright.
And then when everyone was awake, it was like just me and someone else. One of my mate's dog came in and teabagged someone. Literally happened.
What the hell? Ew, hell no.
I'm not lying.
Yeah. Ew.
Like no clips of Skid.
Yeah, because it barely participated here.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Is he still gonna race right now?
Nah, he's not.
Okay, then I'll get some of these again in the daytime.
I'm ready to
Get
go.
some nighttime ones.
Yep. Also, Turtle, I know I said I'm gonna have to go immediately after, but if you want like some nice clips, we could just
I'm
wrap
gonna
some.
download the race.
I know,
after
but
it's
if you,
fully done.
yeah, okay.
You know, if I like start spinning or I actually get a nice save, please do an edit with that.
That's why I'm downloading
Please.
the freaking stream. Like that's why I'm downloading the race after.
Okay, so I think
I need, because I've had some really good saves in the past, and I want to do
yeah. Okay,
it.
so Charlie, I think
And
we're
if you
gonna.
do edit it, send it to me.
Mm.
Okay, so Charlie, I think we're gonna do this. So the stream's also a bit more clear. I think I might just mute you for this because then it's just a commentary. And Ryan starts first, I guess. Is that okay?
Yeah, if you want, I could move you into a different VC.
Yeah, I can do that too. Then I can just
I'll
join.
just go into the, I'll go into drivers too.
Okay, sure, do that. Okay, here we go. Turtle, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, this should be the actual race now. From 3 drivers to 2 drivers, this race just turned a lot more interesting as the 2 cars that are actually a bit more even goes now out on the track. We have 2 Brits and 2 team champions here on the grid today. Again, back at Watkins Glen, we got 2 completely different eras of cars as well. So it's gonna be fun seeing the performance difference here. Both of these drivers I've seen have both performed extremely well during pressure, and they've also both got their fair share of battles in the recently driven GT3 championship or the GT3 Cup, where Ryan took the win at the hardest track of the calendar. Question is though, can he win this one? And the big question is, can he maybe even do the comeback after century and be a 2-time team world champion or team champion? This is race 5 of 8, and if he really locks in and everyone else falls off in an insane amount, he might actually be able to clutch this. Down. And here we are, the 2 drivers on the grid, side by side, on the front row of the fucking Watkins Glen International Speedway. 3, 2, 1, and off they go as Ryan doesn't have the same acceleration and drops down into P2 into the first corner. I assume no, he doesn't go for the dive. He just follows Charlie close behind and dives down into turn 2 and manages to get past into like I would say this is the into first sector. Ryan is still leading and managed to make an incredible move on Charlie to reclaim P1 as he takes.
Charlie's crashed.
Charlie's crashed. You're kidding. Should I become a fucking safety car again?
Your pick.
If you notice someone crashing, down automatically. There we go, and I think that would be Charlie now catching up. And he understands that this is a safety car, so now he is allowed to start driving whenever he feels like it. I think, does he know that? Yes, he does, and he goes off now into into the middle of sector 3. And actually, I am quite impressed because Ryan threw this together in like a couple of minutes before the race, and he somehow managed to get an incredible car. Charlie does have the better straight line speed, but I think Ryan's a bit older car. I think he has a bit more downforce, which would make this like battle a lot more balanced. Let's check time here, and Ryan does have the better time. He has a better time of approximately 1.5 seconds. I'm gonna say that I'm quite impressed by both of these drivers. Both these drivers are OGs of the team, you might say. Both of these drivers have won championships, and those championships were clutch. They won them with little room for error. So this is is basically a battle of giants, a battle of champions. I swear, if Moose gets online now, and we didn't know, I'm going to be somewhat mad. Wow, Ryan is indeed flying. Let's enter here at the actual. Can you do helicopter view? That does not look good. That looks horrible. That looks good though, but I am a bit. I wouldn't say disappointed, but it's gonna be a bit irritating because it's just the same replay cameras over and over again for the same corners.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
stock speed. I know what you
yeah,
mean.
but F125 has like it changes, and I was actually thinking for our next championship we could run something in F125 because now they have added it to Game Pass, so you can get it free from Game Pass.
Possibly.
What do you mean impossible?
I said possibly.
Yeah, but I think it would be fun because then the like, oh, he's faster. No, he's not faster. It's the same amount of power on every car because we
Yeah.
set it on the equal performance. Let's see here. Charlie has actually fallen behind now, which is rather surprising because he had a car that is faster on the straights, but I think this track is more about downforce. But also his car has more room for fuel. But I think actually they're gonna have to pit approximately in the same lap anyway. Oh, Charlie cuts on the corners and spins sideways onto the track and is now stopped. I wrote to Ryan earlier, if you think someone's crashed, you slow down automatically. And the question is, does he realize that he has crashed? And it seems like he has. Yup, Ryan, realizing that he has crashed, automatically initiates the safety car, which is the correct way to do it. Props to him. Anyway, Turtle, I'll just go quickly and take a piss break. Can you keep the others entertained?
Sure. Let me check my camera.
Yeah, be a good commentator.
Camera view. Let's focus on Ryan for now. Let's see where he's at. Ryan, at the first turn, currently ahead by a good fair bit. No, actually, last turn. My apologies. Currently ahead by about one turn as Charlie quickly catches up. It's not just on the slowing down. And now they're off. They're back off. 5 laps into the 26 lap race. Charlie takes a bit wide. While Ryan keeps the corners tight as he is quickly slipping ahead. In the anyone's race, still not too much time to really put a bet on who will win. Both think the back-to-back turns very well. Change camera angle for myself. Ryan keeping his lead. Charlie trying to catch up. They're within mere seconds of each other. I think 1.5. Keeps go focus back onto Charlie for a bit. Charlie tries to catch up 2.5 seconds behind. And I think he may have the fastest lap now. No, he doesn't. He's close though. He has a better time. Takes the first turn a bit wide. Falls back further because of that. On the first lap, he actually slammed into these tire walls here. I think he's learned from that, and he's braking a little bit better. As you can see here, takes the turn beautifully. Ryan seems to be going for a leisurely stroll here. Didn't look like he's stressed at all. In his first debut of this specific championship in the Nissan. Putting a nice pink paint job. And he gains another second during this lap alone. Charlie's quickly falling behind. And another half second taken. Will this car prove to become a dominant racer against Moose's Corvette?
There we go. I am back.
I mean, he's back? I
Yes.
Go back to editing.
I am back. You go back to editing, yes. And here we are back. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. It seems like the gap has closed up a significant amount. It's either closed up a significant amount, or he's just extremely quickly as he spits as the tires catch some of the gravel there, and so does Charlie's. They're both really pushing their cars to the limit to see, or to just try, and as as Charlie bunny hops that corner. Oh, ooh! Did you see that?
No,
that was a save if I've ever seen one. That was Charlie's rear tires nearly touching the wall into the penultimate amount into the penultimate corner. Wow, what a save. That was sick. Let's go back to Ryan here, check out his car. See, the car he chose, quite interesting, because it's the oldest car as far as I'm aware so far in this championship. But it's also one of the fastest. If we look at his lap times and the amount of time he has put between him and Charlie, it's clear that this car has some power behind it. Like, this is... and he slows down as Charlie did spin out into the chicane on the main on the back straight, and it backed into the wall there through the cone barriers, making making a big cloud of smoke as he recovers the car. And he's back on the track now to catch up with Ryan, which it has slowed down, thankfully. And is indeed following what I said with if you see someone slow down. If you see someone crash, slow down. Oh, that turbo sound was kind of cool. Charlie is catching up, but it's still going rather... Wait, hold on, let me check this. I swear if I accidentally set the wrong amounts of... Nope, that's the right amount of laps. This is also the second to last race we will do, which will be 26 laps. The next race we'll be doing is also 26 laps, but the race after that will be, I'm pretty sure it'll be like only 20, because that will be at Spa-Francorchamps. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's check back on our drivers here as they go and speed off into the straight section here, where Charlie does have an advantage. They are bumper to bumper here as they are going side by side in on the straight into the chicane, and oh dear fucking god,
It will be another crash.
whoa, Ryan giving Charlie zero space, and Charlie going 300, I would full speed straight into that wall. Wow. No penalty, surprisingly enough. But as Charlie spins out again and crashes. Holy shit. What is going on? Is his tires fading? No, tires seem to be fading. But here we go into the night. Ryan has slowed down so Charlie can catch up. That was... I want to see that in replay. I might actually save the replay for that. Or I might not be able to, actually, now when I think about it. Yeah, I probably won't be able to. Turtle, do you think you would be able to save the replay? And
yeah,
like
after
post
the
it?
race, I'm gonna save the replay and go through everything. Yeah, don't
Can you post it maybe? Because I want to see
yeah,
that. Because
as you can currently see, I'm working on that.
Yeah, but no, I mean the... also, if you want to, you can include that crash, because that was fucking brutal. Did you see that?
That he did on lap 1 too, you know.
No, not that. They were on the back straight, side by side, and Ryan they were on the back straight, side by side, and into the chicane. Ryan took a inside line, basically pushing Charlie out a bit, so Charlie went full speed straight into the wall that
No, yeah, that
separated.
happened first lap of the other race.
Wait, what? I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, shit, my bad. But, okay, this is quite interesting to see. Now, Ryan has opted to start driving a bit earlier than he did before on the other safety cars. But is that because he might have to pit soon? With 16 laps to go, this might end on a really interesting note.
Alright.
Anyway, while we watch this incredible race here, what do you think, specifically you, Turtle? Because I know that you're partially into turn one, not turn one, F1.
Mm.
I don't remember if you were really into it or not.
Not crazy into it. I do think that one's very cool though.
Yeah. Okay, but what do you think about the new regulations here in F1 now for 2026?
Actually, counter question: what do you think about Cadillac's performance in testing?
Okay, so in testing specifically. Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Can we talk about what Ryan just did?
Yeah, I know. I saw that. We might have to go back through the replay. But as far as I saw, there wasn't really any initial contact. I think it might be just a racing incident, but he did slow down, and he didn't get a penalty
No.
for it in game. What? Okay,
No.
what did he do?
There was no. It wasn't because of anything. It was the safety car. There was 3 seconds between us, and he just went.
Yeah. There is no real. I said until the rules are until he catches up. There isn't really a specific time for when you get when you have to go. But I would.
Right.
But I might tell him to start later then. Okay, so I'm going to move you back so you don't have to exit the drive mode.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about here. Just so not the qualifying session or practice sessions here, just the preseason testing. Okay, so I would say this: it's a surprising. I would say they had a surprising amount of pace. I would say for both Barcelona and Bahrain, they had a quite surprising amount of pace for a brand new team on the grid. But still, with the 2 drivers they have, it's surprisingly slow. I would say it's the same. It's the situation. It's similar to the situation with Bottas in Kick Sauber or Hulkenberg in Kick Sauber. They are both really good drivers, but they just don't have the machinery to perform. But I'm gonna say this: I think that they will during the season, when they find like difficulties and shit, I think they will carry some wisdom from the World Endurance Championship and maybe upgrade their car according to like with the knowledges they have there, because they are rather good there. They are. If they get, I think, if just from a practice standpoint here before, I would say, oh shit, and Charlie crashed and is currently dramatically crashing while we were talking about this. Okay, shit. And Ryan is slowing down. I'm gonna actually write to him now. Okay, there we go. But I would say just from a practice standpoint, I would say that they would have a good season ahead. But then if we go to what we've seen now at the Australian Grand Prix, I would say that yeah, they're like statistically speaking, as a good person would say, they are fucked. And whoa, Charlie, that looked like he almost overtook Ryan under the safety car. That was close to being a penalty there. Okay, but also I'm gonna give you answer. Okay, so what do you? So back to the question. Back to you. What do you think about new regulations here?
A quick rundown.
Of new regulations and hold on.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't talk a second.
Yeah, didn't
Charlie
Mercedes
goes after
say like their track got nerfed?
Okay, so no, not really. Anyway, I think they got a bit of like a spank and wrist and say don't do that. But yeah. So basically, quick rundown. Now the car is smaller, thinner, shorter. Basically, I would say to the it's also lighter. So I would say maybe the size of the 2021 cars again. They are DRS is gone, of course. It replaced with DRS, but sorry, what?
They got rid of DRS.
It's what they add is DRS on steroids. So basically, this is aerodynamic mode, Oh, and Charlie crashes again into the third to last corner, spins into the wall after a little uphill section in this third sector. Okay, but so they change it to aerodynamic mode, which basically means that the drivers can activate this on basically any straight if they are within a second of the car ahead, like DRS. But both the front and rear wing opens. But also now it's more free of how the wing moves. So, for example, I think it's Red Bull or Mercedes which have opted to stick with the DRS flap opening, while Alpine have chosen to make it drop down instead. Like, do you understand? If you think about, yeah, so it's and the same with the front wing. Then they have the car is now 50% electrical energy, so it's more of a hybrid car now. And the preseason has showed that there are some problems with this energy system, because especially in Bahrain, if you use overtake mode, maybe not overtake mode, but if you use ERS assist and try to overtake someone, you basically lose the battery is dead halfway into the straight and you lose speed. Literally, there is a clip from this weekend where Max Verstappen goes into the second sector of Australia. You know, the high-speed street circuit sector. You know which one I'm talking about? I think it's Verstappen or it's Russell. I can't really remember which one. But where they are, of course, flat out, but they lose speed on a straight because their battery's dead. So it's like 300, and then it goes down like 300, 298, 298, 297, 260. Like they slowly they begin to slowly lose speed. But what do you think about, with this little reminder, what do you think about the regulations?
F1 be F1ing.
Yeah, fair enough. But also, quick question: have you heard about Aston Martin and their problems this season?
I have not.
So you might not know this, but they switched from Mercedes engine supplier, from Mercedes engines to Honda engines, as Honda's deal with Red Bull ended and Red Bull switched to Ford. So Aston Martin and Honda have developed this engine for a long time now, and when they got it, they had some issues with it. There was a lot of vibrations, and one report from Aston said that the vibrations were, quote, destroying the battery, which basically makes it so the vibrations in the car is destroying the engine basically. And reports from this week, and Charlie crashes again into the same corner just a couple of laps later. I think he might have to pit now because 3 of his 4 tires are yellow. And Ryan is slowing down. Charlie, I think, is going to pit. But I don't know if... Is he going to pit? He is not. Charlie not pitting, even though 3 of his tires are yellow and extremely worn out. He's starting to lose a lot of speed and pace as the tires wear down more and more. Okay, but the biggest problem with the Aston Martin thingy, their engine apparently wasn't supervised. So nobody in the Aston Martin team really went to the factory and checked out what the hell was going on during like these 3 years of developing the engine, apparently. And the worst part of it is they don't know if they're gonna be able to complete the entirety of Australia. They might have to retire both cars from race. And Charlie crashes again! Catches some of the grass and goes sideways into one of the first hairpins or one of the first U-turns of this track. Goes completely sideways and almost crashes. Or almost crashes. No, he crashes. Okay, now he has to realize that his tires are fucked, right? All of his 4 tires are yellow. Is he just waiting for Ryan to pit? Because Ryan is completely fine. He has fuel for a couple of laps more, and all of his tires are yellow as he's on the mediums. Well, Charlie does not have the same pressure. As he goes into the wall, is like touches the wall slightly. He has to pit now. Come on, he has to realize that. Come on, Charlie. Oh my god! He's on another outlap. He's on another lap on these shitting tires. He's basically driving on the fabric on the inside of them right now. They are yellow worn out. He has 24%. Is he just waiting for Ryan to pit? Does he realize that Ryan is not on softs, but is on, I think, maybe even hards? I might have to tell him that we have to pit once. Just a reminder, you do have to pit at least once a race. There we go. I've sent that message to Ryan, so I think he realizes now that he has to pit. But also, Charlie, his rear left is red now. He can't just ignore this anymore. He has to pit if he wants to complete this race and not DNF like he did last time. And Ryan now takes the opportunity to dive into the pits. Question is though, is Charlie doing the same? Come on. Is Charlie okay? Charlie, with his tires basically shredded down to pulver, to a fine paste, chooses to stay out on another lap, trying to do an undercut. I think it's no, an overcut on Ryan, which is now in both the faster car and new fresh tires. I think Charlie there goes off the track slightly. I'm gonna check if he has any penalties, because ain't no way that he doesn't have any penalties. He doesn't have any penalties. Wow, that's surprising. Half of his tires are now red. He has to pit this lap, or else he will not complete this race. What is going on here?
I have the slightest clue.
Did you just... That's the biggest what the hell?
I'm working on it. Calm down.
Okay.
Process.
There we go. Charlie on 3 red tires right now. Only one spared. Tries to nurse them back to the pits, while Ryan is on a generational sprint to catch up. And he is catching indeed. Like a second a corner, because Charlie is not going to... I swear, if he does not pit this lap, I'm done. I am done.
Bro, he has lost.
Do you see the amount of wear he has?
No.
So, okay, let me say, okay, he has 15% fuel. He has 3 out of 4 tires red from the damage. He attempted, when Ryan in the faster car pitted, which he now has fresh tires and everything. Charlie decided to stay out, which fine. An overcut can't hurt anyone, but no, he decided to stay out on another lap as he spins out on the track. He has to realize his mistake now, doesn't he? Does he realize we're doing 26 laps? What is he doing? And it drifts through that corner, basically dead in the water, as Ryan comes there now on a fresh set of tires, and just completely fixed up, while Charlie is barely surviving now. Do you think Charlie thinks it's 20 laps and not 26? As
Possibly.
they drift as Charlie into the wall and Ryan passes him. This might be a losing game, folks. This might be a bit of a losing game. But who knows? We have seen comeback drives before. Who knows who'll win? And Charlie spins out again. Wow, this is. I'm gonna be fully honest, and I am with all. I love all my drivers. They are amazing people. They are amazing drivers. That's why they are in the team. But this is ridiculous. Okay, how much do you bet Charlie stays out in this one? No, okay, he goes in. He goes in. He goes into the track. He goes into the pits, nearly drifting away as he does so. But Ryan does not care. He is flying. But does he? Okay, I think he realizes that he is pitting, so he doesn't have to slow down at all. What song have you added to that edit? Or what audio is that? Turtle?
Continue the file. Yo. What's up? Actually, what if I just did...
And my game just froze. Fun. Both drivers have now pitted, which... Oh, what the hell? That was a visual glitch. But that just looked like Ryan just went airborne and into a wall there, which he didn't. I think. Is he Superman? Who knows? With the way he's flying right now on the track, certainly seems like it. Ryan, in his this race reminds me a bit of the race in Spain, the season opener, because holy smokes, the first time driver in both of those drives completely. Okay, maybe not completely, but they drove so much better than everyone thought they would. But let's go back to Charlie here, check on his lap, and he has crashed once again, and is now on the track. And is this a plan? Was this intentional? Hold on. Turtle, I'm gonna write something to you. I want you later when you download it. I want you to keep an eye on this. Check lap 21 is crash. You ask me. I want you to check out lap 21 later, because he is extremely so. What happened, basically, he's extremely far behind. He did a really weird strategy earlier with the pit stops. And now when he is on fresher tires and shit, he crashes once again when Ryan has a significant lead. So and now he is caught up. I think this might be semi-intentional, because earlier he asked what kind of crash does it take for a safety car to be deployed. And he crashes a bit once again. What is going on, actually? He seems to have worse and worse control over his car, over the BMW in particular. Because first couple of rounds, he was flying. He was looking extremely good. But Indianapolis and now Watkins Glen, both of them being not super difficult tracks, and he doesn't seem to be able to control them correctly. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think actually, hold on. What was the top speed? Do you remember what the top speed was on Indianapolis with his ballast on?
I don't think I was there for that race,
Okay,
actually.
it was. I think it was 320 kilometers an hour. Let me check. Let me check now. Okay, no, okay, he doesn't have any ballast on because he reached a top speed of 399 kilometers per hour.
Hmm.
Nearly,
Jeez.
that's nearly 90 kilometers per hour faster than Ryan.
Hmm.
That's nearly 60 miles an hour faster than Ryan. And Charlie runs off the track once again, bit of a corner cut there. I'm surprised that the game hasn't given him a penalty yet with the amounts of times he has gone off. And also, do you think you're gonna watch the race tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, it's like only
F1.
there in the damn chilling.
Yeah. Oh, and that was okay. Keep an eye out on the drift in lap 22, because that was actually kind of sick. Lap 22. But so also I'm gonna tell you this: Aston Martin have reported that the insane amounts of vibrations in their car may cause permanent, and I quote, permanent nerve damage with the drivers because the insane amounts of vibrations in their fingers.
That's insane.
Yes, which basically means if this is Fernando Alonso's last season, he's basically driving the electric chair.
They are making sure it's last season.
Yeah, which is fucking horrible if you think about it. That's Charlie dives down into turn one, but goes wide and goes off the track there and starts behind Ryan. Is he getting a penalty for that? No, he's not. But now but this just shows that he is fucking going to send it. Now down in the back straight, he's probably going to try to overtake if he's fast enough. That is. Doesn't seem like it. I'm going to. Oh, and he skips that corner. Doesn't really seem like he's gonna get a penalty for that. Has he found a glitch? Has he found a way to gain time without getting a penalty? And he goes into the wall once again. I'm gonna say this: I respect Charlie with all my heart. He's one of the best drivers in the team, but I have never seen him struggle this much.
I put the text. I put.
This is a ridiculous amount of struggle I see here. I've never seen this before. I haven't seen him struggle this hard. The last time I saw someone struggle this hard was before the restart in, what was it, Italy, and he nearly crashes into the wall there at the second to last turn. This is a surprising amount of like small whoopsies he's doing. And there we go. The lights off, the track lights turn off as we're going into the morning once again with 2 laps to go. Charlie is very much still in the contention for this win, but I think, in my personal opinion, I shouldn't say that. Nah, I think Ryan has an iron grasp on the win here. I don't think he's able to recover from this. But who knows? Again, we've seen comeback drives, and those comeback drives seem nearly impossible.
For them to get to the start of the next lap, get some final camera.
As you can hear now, bit of muttering beside me in the VC here, as as Turtle tries to get a couple of good clips for this, maybe cutting in a
Just the
little.
ending clip to finish it, basically.
Yep. Okay. This has been a rather interesting race because this has given me a new light of both of these drivers. That Ryan is locked in beyond belief, and that Charlie, I don't know what it is. He's a great driver. He is. I'm gonna say that he is an incredible driver. But there's just something with the way that he's driving that makes me wonder if the car he's driving, or if like the tuning or down. I think it might be the downforce actually. Yeah, I think it might be because Turtle, isn't it? If you want more grip, if you want to stick to the track a bit more, you should have more downforce on the rear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As Charlie slides off the track and into the wall there, completely into the wall actually. Holy shit! I think Charlie might have accidentally put more downforce on the front than the rear. Because that's gonna put your center of gravity much more like in the front of the car, and make your tail more prone to swing out, which would basically make a car that's more difficult to drive. Now this is gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit difficult here because Ryan is of course in the lead, but if there's a safety car now last lap, I don't know what's gonna happen actually, because Charlie's faster, yes, but Jesus, it's insane. As Charlie nearly slides into the wall there at the penultimate corner, the sun has risen here in New York at Watkins Glen, as the last lap is about to start. This reminds me of a little race. I don't know if you heard about it. It's called Abu Dhabi in 2021. It reminds me a bit of that. As Charlie tries to dive down but gets ghosted, probably because it's a expected crash, as he nearly loses control there into the fast end of sector 1, catches a bit of dirt. As they go into the back straight now, Charlie barely missing the wall there. As they go into the chicane there, into the second sector, Charlie cuts a bit of the corner there, and it seems like he's not catching.
What's just my PC using? I think might need to go buy some more RAM, unfortunately.
Okay, that's gonna cost you a lot. Or is
Yeah,
RAM
but
prices just not as high in the US as it is
No,
in
they're
Europe?
definitely high. It's annoying. It just depends which one. It's either. It really just depends on the house I'm at. I switch weekends. See if I can arrange to stay at one parent's house.
Yeah.
Specifically for filming, since it has more processing power.
Yeah. It seems like Charlie is starting to give up it because he's weaving on the track, as Ryan is blasting into the second to last corner and into the last corner, as Ryan wins round 5 here in Watkins Glen to take his first win in the VRA Hyper Proto Endurance Championship, and an incredible first race for him. This is a great car for such a great car for like he built an incredible car for on such a short notice, as Charlie just seems to embrace it and is doing burnouts on the last couple of meters before the line, and spins across as Ryan wins. And Ryan, what a drive, mate! What a drive!
I was dialed.
Yeah, you were on something.
I was
If it doesn't let me save
dialed.
it, I'm gonna be so pissed.
What a drive!
I was getting kind of a bit angry about the amount of times that Charlie crashed.
Yeah.
but
On the top of that. There we go.
I saw him slide
Hello,
out a few
Charlie.
times and I got a bit like.
Also, Charlie, what happened? Why? What?
Huh.
Why? What?
So many times I had spins.
Yeah. What? Also,
I-
when you were going to pit, what
Yeah,
happened?
what about it?
You
didn't
went.
pit for so long. I was like,
Yes,
I was
I
looking at
know.
the screen.
We were
I was
s-
on the screen, I was like, why the fuck's he not pitting?
Yeah,
I
so
sat myself, like,
basically-
why is he not pitting?
So we were sitting there, just okay. it's starting to pit because you had yellow damage on one of the tires.
I had
And-
softs on, by the way. You're saying I had hards on, I had softs.
I had softs.
Yeah, I think you had a bit more downforce, so I think your tires got
Oh,
got
more
shredded
downforce.
faster. But
Yes,
so
I
we
did.
were just sitting there, just okay. He's probably gonna pit soon. Didn't. Then you spun. Then you had yellow on all fours, and it was just going. Okay, he's probably gonna pit soon. I wrote to Ryan also because I was like thinking, is he gonna wait for Ryan to pit?
Yes, I
So-
was waiting for him.
Yeah.
To pit.
So and I yeah, and then I remembered. Oh wait, he doesn't know. I didn't tell him that he had to pit at least once a race.
I was watching the stream, by the way.
So then I wrote you that, and then you pitted, and then you kept driving, and I was like, okay, he's going for an overcut, but then you had got all like half of your car with red tires during that lap.
So,
And-
I thought if I could push another lap out of him. So after he pitted, I was thinking, do I pit this lap now? And then I was thinking, no, I might push another. Then that's when my tires were cooked.
Yeah,
enough that I
But
just
also, it was
didn't
so
like
it
them.
was so we were so flabbergasted because you drove one lap and it was like, okay, you have to pit now. You have full reds. You're like on 15% fuel, and then just look back. You just see me I just sit there silent as you just go past the pit entry. And you just and I just went. Yeah, but great choice from both of you though. So now I'm going to
Yeah,
add.
And then he spun out.
I gave so the last safety car. I was starting to spin. I tried saving it. I didn't realize there was a barrier there. So
Yeah.
what happened was I saved as soon as I regained control and I started saving it. That barrier came out of nowhere and just put me to dead stop.
Yeah. Also, holy shit! That I think it was lap. What was it? Maybe lap 16 or something like that. You guys were side by side on the back straight, and Charlie just got fucking slimed.
On my screen, yeah, I was on my line. Back, he was behind me.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
I
he
on my
was.
The thing is-
Shit's so warm right now.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not blaming anyone. That was good racing for both of you.
I think
But
it's
still,
nice and it's
I was just
very
watching, just sitting there watching, and I said they're side by side, and I was gonna say they're side by side into the chicane, but then I guess I'm spectating Ryan because he was in the lead, and I just see the front of his car and the front of your car, and then your car just disappear.
Yeah.
Alright,
You just poof. Yeah.
Lap
I have
21.
to put my fucking PC fans in overdrive.
Okay.
Because it's slowing my shit stuff so
Yeah.
much.
Also, Charlie, I actually wrote to about lap 21 because it was so fucking suspicious. The lap after you pitted, and there was your question earlier about what kind of crash does it take to make a safety car. I was like, okay, what the fuck? Why did you ask that? Then on fresh tires you crash, and then I go to then I say to Turtle, we can check this later. Just Turtle, I'm gonna send something to you real quick. I want you to check it out because I think Charlie might be cheating a bit.
No,
But-
I wasn't. That
no.
was a genuine mistake. Every
Yes.
accident I had was a genuine mistake.
Yeah, but you also gotta realize how it looked for me because you just pitted. You were on fresh tires.
I was 50
Charlie was
seconds in
on,
front.
yeah.
I was like,
Charlie
"No,
was
no, no, no."
Ryan was on the other side of the track, and then you spin into the wall, causing a safety car. And I just went,
Yeah, I was thinking, oh,
"Hmm."
this looks really suspicious.
Yeah,
so I'm
exactly,
getting done for it.
exactly.
I was thinking,
really
I'm gonna
cool
get done
times.
for it.
Yep.
I was gonna get done for it, and I thought, oh god, I'm done.
I had really cold tires as well.
Yep.
After that, and I was like fucking skidding around
Yeah,
the corners.
every accident I had was a genuine mistake, and I'm sorry for it.
Yeah, no worries. We just literally,
And-
it was so fucking funny because at a point we just Charlie crashes again, and I think it was once again, and I just go switch to your camera perspective, and I said, and Charlie crashed, of course.
Yeah, so
You're not
lap
fucking
21
good
during the
stuff.
safety car, I was thinking, that chicane that wall, the amount of crashes I've had on it reminds me of Monaco now.
Yep. Because you spun
Because
out
I
nearly.
take so many good lines, and then bang, wall. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, bang,
come
wall,
on.
bang, wall, bang, wall.
wall. Oh, come on. Like, I had 2 incidents when I went bang, wall, into the barrier, and I'm just like stopped down, I'm thinking, I hate this game.
Yep.
There was a few times.
And
I
at
shit
one
myself a bit.
point, I think at one point I stopped and I got so mad with that darn wall, I hit myself in the leg 3 times.
Damn. Okay,
I
so
shit myself a bit.
here, also I'm gonna say this, that so we're going to end the stream and recording soon, but I'm gonna read out what has happened now. That of course the F1 system is active. That means Ryan, you get 25 points, and Charlie, you get 18. Moose and Skits get 0 because they didn't participate during this actual race. But because I think I don't know about Skits because he didn't meet the quota of laps we said and shit like that, right? And I also left
Yeah,
after
yeah.
safety car restart, so I wouldn't. Yeah, that I would say that doesn't count. So
Yeah.
the standings now are is okay. Why did it lay it out like that? That's weird. Okay, so Ryan, of course, it's your first win and your first race participating, so you're of course fourth with 25 points. Then comes Skits with 54. Then comes Moose with 75 and Charlie with 76.
So that circuit's probably going to be the biggest problem. Other circuits, I'm probably going to have practice and that over the week. I'm going to have to obviously do some tuning and that to the car, see if I can get the maximum performance I want and all of it.
Yep.
Obviously, I don't know much about tuning, so you might need to give me a hand with some of that.
Yep, I can probably help you with that.
So it's
There you go. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna also
Also
ask. So I real quick. I told the. So I asked ChatGPT here. I gave them the current standings to the championship, and I said who can still win the championship if minimum of 2 drivers have to race for the next races. So minimum of 2, and Moose just wrote. My bad, bro. There you go. So I gave him the numbers. So who can still win? Because 75 points still remain. All 4 drivers can mathematically win. Charlie currently leading, Moose only 1 point behind, very strong chance. Skits needs big results to win if possible. Ryan would likely need multiple wins and others scoring low, but still mathematically possible.
so
Problem is though, I
know
wouldn't.
Ryan has a bigger chance than me.
Yeah, but I would say though, so if this has to happen, then Ryan has to win. Ryan, you have to win all the 3 next races. Charlie, if he can win. If he oh yeah, also because who got the fastest lap? I think it was Ryan. You got the fastest lap.
130. 130.2. No, 130.2.
Is
Yeah,
it?
hold on.
I didn't
Yeah.
fucking realise. I done like 3 130s, remember that?
When I looked at the last part, it was 130.2.
There you go. So Ryan, you get an extra point to fastest lap.
Yay!
So you're at 26 now. But anyway, again, summary: Charlie, Moose, Skit, and Ryan can still win the championship. However, Ryan, if you want to win, then Charlie can't race in any more races. You have to win every single race, and you would have to race against Moose once and Skits twice. That's it. Literally, if any of that messes up, then you are out of the championship. But you could probably
So-
still get a really strong finish.
What if I
Well-
don't miss any races? What's the
Yeah, then you're
chance unlikely of
yeah,
that?
I have no clue, but then it will be a big chance that you win, big chance, because you're one of the more
Alright.
consistent. But
Unless.
unless someone shoots you in the leg. No, I'm joking. Yo,
Unless
Moose.
someone turns your Wi-Fi off.
Moose, how you doing?
Okay, no.
Yes, you just missed it. Look
You
at mine.
literally
I'm
actually-
going-
I just went into the stream so like, well, maybe they just finished up warm up. Damn, they finished the whole goddamn race.
Yup.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, we did.
Yup.
Let's get
And,
the stream notes.
Yep. Anyway, thank
yeah,
you,
Moose, be scared of Ryan's car. It's faster than me.
Moose.
I saw it. Well, is he just
Moose.
faster through straights or turns?
Moose. He is
A lot
faster.
faster, you know,
He is
for real.
faster.
Watkins Glen, the fastest lap I set was a 1:33.1. He set 1:30.2.
I bet I can compete.
Do you
No,
want?
can't. You
It's on your
cannot.
favorite track,
You
too, Mitch. It's sad
cannot.
that you missed it.
Actually,
You cannot.
hold on. Anyway,
I'm ready for
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Thank you for this. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. See you next time at which track are we racing on next time? Actually, let me check.
I don't know.
Le Mans! I have no idea.
Le Mans
Nah,
last one.
Le Mans is
We should
is
race
the grand
SBA.
finale.
I fucking love SBA.
Spa.
Just go-
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
shit.
I'm
love
gonna
that
say
shit.
this.
Do you
You're gonna
pronounce it
get.
Spa, because I thought you say SPA instead of Spa.
No, it's
So,
fine.
I'm gonna make you really fucking happy right now. It's this. It's the
Oh.
penultimate race. It's the second to last race.
Oh, bollocks.
Anyway, so see you next time at Kyalami Circuit for 26 laps. Yeah. Anyway, bye.